Welcome to the Business and Marriage Podcast.
This is Sarah.
And Alex Dumas. This show is designed to help married entrepreneurs create a productive and supportive team relationship at work and at home to help your business thrive. Every week we share our wins, our losses, and lessons learned to help you and your spouse build a successful business together by putting your relationship first.
You're in the right place if you and your spouse are teaming up to build a business together with dreams of creating an abundant lifestyle.
Now, we know you're busy with family, work, business, and everything else you have to deal with every day. So that's why we put together a 3-part mini-series for you. It's called How to Support Your Spouse. And it's going to help you create that support system for your business and your marriage. Go to abundancedaily.com to download that free gift.
If you find value from our show, please subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Podbean, or Spotify. Now, let's get the show started.
All right, great morning, great afternoon, great evening. Welcome to episode number 131 of the Business and Marriage Podcast. Hopefully you are not in a state of cabin fever craziness right now. We are praying for you, your family, and everyone to be safe and handle this wonderful ordeal, because that's how you have to look at it. You have to look at it through a different lens. And last week we were talking about 5 ways of combating the quarantine, and now I want to kind of look at the lessons that we're learning and the things that we are experiencing in these strange times, and hopefully not so much uncertainty moving forward. So I just want to say, first of all, my lady, you're looking wonderful, all locked down and quarantined. So kudos to you for doing what you do. But anyway, I talked about this on a live video the other night, and I want to kind of just reiterate the points because I think they just need to be stated again. And you know, if you missed it and if you heard it, whatever, here we go. We're gonna rock out. So one of the things that I learned over this past week was just to slow down. And what I mean by that is just really taking a look around and seeing what's going on. And you know, I was home with the kids for the majority of the week. We're gonna be home again with them this week, and we'll see what happens in the next and the next and the next. But for this week, it's just about being in this moment, being grateful, being present, just being absorbed in what they're doing, and really try to make that time, create that space for them. Obviously, create space for each other as a couple, and just slow down and not have to think so much or worry so much, or not get caught up in the news and caught up on all of the scientists and researchers on social media that we have. Everyone who knows everything, we're all dealing with the same kind of weird energy right now. What's going on and what's going to happen, and some of that we can't control by the social distance movement and washing hands, just those basic precautions, but also just being able to slow down, relax, calm down, calmate. Things are going to be all right, and I think when we can kind of get to that point, not feel the need to hoard or just act wild, we're all going to be okay. But take a minute right now, just slow down, even if it's just a matter of closing your eyes. Hopefully, you're not going to be on the road unless you are. But if you're in a place that you are able to, just close your eyes for a second, take a deep breath, feel the air in your lungs, blow it out slow, get your belly in motion. I don't know how to do all the deep breathing stuff, but you get the point. Just breathe. Just, it's going to be all right. It's going to be fine. What about you, my lady? Any lessons learned during this interesting week we've had?
I think one lesson learned is that our kids can get along better than I thought they could. Because they've literally been stuck together every day. And usually they're not used to that. And usually they're like cats and dogs. But they've actually been getting along together very well. And not to say that they're not having their fights, but not at the level that I kind of expected. Yeah, I know you were probably expecting like one of them to be in a bandage already. All day long, yeah. And, all day long, nonstop fighting. Yeah. And they really haven't. They've had their moments, but they've actually been pretty good. Yeah. think like what other.
I think one of the other things we've been doing is like getting pretty creative as far as just we've been having a couple of game nights. We've been doing like kind of dance parties inside the house and just and we baked this weekend. You know, we baked a cake. Yeah. And so that was something that the kids were looking forward to like for most of the day.
It was insane.
Yeah. But they were good. Like, you know, they were our little helpers. They were pouring the stuff and breaking Oreos and all this stuff. So it was cool.
I think one of the other lessons I learned too is that we can slow down more than I think we had been.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just kind of nice to like be home, I guess. And not that we weren't home before, but we've just been like so like running around and doing things and like just obligations and like it's nice to like just kind of be home more and be able to spend more time as a family at home. Because like, I mean, like we talked about before, we definitely do family time, even if it's like, you know, we go every week shopping at the supermarket as a family, and like going to parks and all that stuff. But it's just nice to like we haven't gone to a park. I know they say hiking's great and all that, and we might do that, but we just have been avoiding the parks because the park we usually go to has a swing set, and usually they have a swing set and they have a dog park, and then they also have hiking trails. So our usual thing is I'll take the dogs to the dog park while the kids go play on the play set for a little bit, but we've been avoiding the play sets because of the fact that this thing lives on metal for like 72 hours or whatever. So even just that, although it's great to be in nature, but it's also great to be in nature in your own backyard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've just kind of enjoyed not having to go anywhere. And for me, that's really hard because I'm the type of person, like, I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert, I'm a whatever, but I also have that, like, I need to go to Target and I need to go walk around for an hour and a half. Like, I need to just, like, literally going to Target and walking around is, like, one of my favorite things. Like, right?
It's one of my favorite things, too.
Walking around for nothing and spending $150 later.
I just love Target. And Target, don't sue us. But yeah, you know, those are good points. You know, just like you said, not having to feel the need to like rush and just be out and, you know, even times where we just like walking around the neighborhood, just going to the mailbox. I mean, honestly, it sounds corny, but like that's fun time. We walk the dogs, the kids are on their bikes or they're walking, and it's just relaxing time. And the weather obviously has been pretty nice. And it was a kind of fun experience the other day. I mean, this is probably breaking all the rules of what people are saying.
Is.
Of the ice cream truck coming.
Yes.
This happened like...
Well, an ice cream truck came through our neighborhood, and like the ice cream truck never comes through our neighborhood. Never. So like I heard it as it was like turning out of our cul-de-sac, and I opened the door and I was like, wait! Yeah. And like it didn't hear me. It kept going. But our neighbor stepped out and like was getting ice cream. So like we literally ran, like all four of us, we were barefoot, like we just ran. I was like, babe, grab the money. And like we just ran. And everybody practically came out in our neighborhood. And I turned around, I was like, I made a joke. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is breaking all the rules. Because it was definitely more than 10 people. We were definitely not 6 feet apart.
Nope, definitely not.
But it was just good to like kind of have that
and we see each other again.
Right,
like,
we just got our ice cream, and I told the kids before we ran out there, I said, you are not playing with your friends. Like, we are going to get ice cream and we're coming right home. So don't even ask. Don't go hugging anybody. Like,
no high fives.
You can say hi from a distance. Yeah. And so they were good about it. We literally got ice cream. We said hi a little bit and we came right back home, and you know, so I think it was fine. But it was just really funny because it was like so funny. I think we all were like so thankful to see an ice cream truck.
It was like there's something else outside.
Right. It was just really funny, like the way it happened. And I feel like everybody felt it because like everybody was coming out of their house.
Yeah, there was at least like 4 or 5 families out there with us, and we were just like, it's good to be outside again for a second.
Not even outside, because I mean, we had been outside.
But you know what I mean, like just...
That's something I've been doing every day is just... Yeah. That's another thing too, like with the slowing down comment, just the fact of like, I just have been taking my chair and going to sit out in the sun in the backyard and just sitting there, just hanging out. Like I have nothing to do. Like, and it's just nice to have like...
But they just going back to like the ice cream thing, I think it's just nice. Like, all right, hey, everybody just be around each other just for a little bit. You just kind of see a face. It's not through the computer. I mean, yeah, the computer is great to connect with people, and but it's also nice just to see somebody else smile, and like kind of have it interaction a little bit, you know, in a controlled and in a safe way. So, ice cream is definitely the what I can't think of the word right now.
I'm not sure what you're
the gatekeeper of breaking social distancing. So if there's ice cream trucks around, get away from it.
It really breaks the ice.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's a dad joke.
You
mad because I'm cracking jokes like you tell.
You can keep that from the mom jokes.
No, that's definitely a dad joke.
That's a mom joke. Anyway. So, for this week coming up, if you haven't already, we hope you take a chance to slow down, and we have an opportunity for you as far as slowing down and getting a deeper connection and just a nice way to break the ice or whatever, or just reconnect with each other. And we're going to be hosting a free masterclass live in our Business and Marriage Project Facebook group this Thursday, March 26th. It's going down at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to have the link for that in the show notes. And we definitely encourage you to check that out because, one, you have nowhere else to go. You can't leave. You can't escape. No. But, you know, for you couples out there, for you folks in relationships, you know, wouldn't it be cool just to find some different ways of communicating with each other and kind of getting a better understanding of what your spouse is thinking and what you can offer in a relationship, and just, you know, from what our experience has been of people saying, you know, my spouse doesn't listen to me, they, you know, ego gets in the way, all these different things that, you know, hurt couples, and we want to be in a position right now to help you. And this is kind of one of the cool things that this epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, is kind of sparked just a thought about, hey, how do we get connected again? How do we just be with each other? Because I know for some people out there, they're stuck, you know, I don't want to say stuck, but they're home with their spouse all day. And it's like, whoa, that's unusual. It could be uncomfortable. So how do we kind of make that less uncomfortable and put you in a state of ease where you both feel, you know, good about each other, feel good about connecting and conversating with each other? So this Thursday, March 26th, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our Love and Listen Real Talk for Couples and Masterclass. So it's a really exciting project we're doing, and we definitely invite you to be a part of that. So check out the link in the show notes, and you'll get the details as far as how to get into the group, and then all the details for that live training. So all that said and done, we hope you stay safe. We hope you and your families are safe, and that we find a resolution to this crisis sooner than later. And you know, just keep praying for you. Put your faith in God. Put your trust in God, and everything's gonna be all right. So slow down. Let's be creative. Let's have fun this week. Take care. God bless. Stay blessed. Thanks for listening today, and if you want your free gift of how to support your spouse, remember to stop by abundancedaily.com.
Let's stay connected. Follow us at The Real Sarah Dumas and The Real Alex Dumas on Instagram.
And for even more access to us, we invite you to find our page on Facebook at facebook.com/abundancedaily8.
We'd love to hear from you, so leave us a comment on what you found most valuable and impactful about this episode. Take a screenshot of the episode and tag us on social media too.
And for any questions about working with us, email team@abundancedaily.com. We're grateful to connect with you and support you any way we can. So with that said, you're born to live your life with abundance. You are the master of your future and you control your freedom. And you have complete dominance of your thoughts, emotions, and your habits. Stay blessed. God bless.